Hello guys, Medicaid here, back again for some more Pokemon Violet. Barely got that out. Last episode was meant to be all about the classes, but turned into an examination of the library here. We found out about various forms of different Pokemon, which I'm very intrigued by. Considering there was Iron Threads, I'm showing that all these Pokemon are real, and I'm guessing I still haven't seen rather is post game content or they're in the crater, I'm guessing? I don't know. I'm gonna start off by today's episode. I read this book here, the Violet book. And then we're gonna proceed with some classes. So it's time for that. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe button. Great. Crater up there. Oh, got some images. Photograph from Sarah's teams. Point of interest, the crater which visible in the background. Like favored dust with fine weather, making from strong outset, but clouds obscured the crater's distant depths. Where the treasure of legends did lie. Now, okay, cool. There, eventually, Area Zero, within the great crater, but there lies the mysterious Area Zero. Place home to such landscapes such as plant life, such Pokemon we have never seen. Is inhospitable to human life, and such as shit don't would get unknown to humankind such at depths. Interesting. A photo of the spot where the survey team rested on day 2 of the expedition. And strange symbols inscribed in ground here, released by the explorers in time of the Padan Empire, or could they be older, regardless, they seem hold some meaning, okay. Here is your cartograph. This is some form of spiral down in towards the Area Zero forming part of descent. Vegetation and sources of water here as well. Legends tell that precious stones and wondrous fruits along slit in Area Zero depths, protected by some manner of guardians. Pokemon in Area Zero, okay. Sketches by a Sarah team members. Surprisingly, Pokemon this Pokemon species we observe Alpha Strata Area Zero seem a little different from those seen outside the crater. Now then, we heard unfamiliar cries from lower strata. When I got a flamingo, I got poor Mo. So I got the Neckley, the evolution of that. Don't remember his name, but and so I got a gorilla. Monsters of Area Zero. As we've seen further in Area Zero, if we catch glimpses of mysterious Pokemon. Though we wondered if these compact cruel beasts were indeed Pokemon at all. One team suffered a brutal blow at such a beast and was mortally wounded, forced to retreat at a time. Okay, a member of the survey team captured this photograph by chance. I noticed a passing resemblance to the Pokemon known as Stomfit. Yet, differences as its texture in a way most suggests is biologically separate. Say nothing of its dreads of iron. Okay, Mystica. Area Zero is home to the wondrous birds that instantly impart vigor when needed. We done on Mystica and attempted to grow some in the areas around Padea. However, before we can harvest, herbs are eaten by Pokemon, which in turn grew large and strong. We call these tiny Pokemon. Serious Plate. During our descent into Area Zero, we came across a buried metal plate inscribed with a strange symbol. We attempted to shave off a piece of the plate, but failed to leave even a scratch. In determining the nature of the metal sense beyond modern science, we know not why the spectrum was made, let alone how. Legendary treasure. countless days into our ascent, we reach at the very last steps of the Great Crater. There we found a cave of formations of gemstones, shining blindly bright as far as we could see. Perhaps the strange light served as the guardian seek to watch the treasures deep within the crater. Yes, I can read, apparently. Okay, then I'll just read. The animation Pokemon? A drawing of a fantastical Pokemon. Envisioned by a sketch artist. Completeness and cruelty of the strange Pokemon that dwelled years ago. Lower reaches tickled the artist's imagination, prompting a sketch of what other species inhabit these steps may look like. Trying to figure out what this looks like. Sort of like a Cabellian variant? Like, am I wrong in saying that? Interesting. We'll keep reading. A Phantom Memory. Drawing illustration here in Era Zero Depths. I, Heath, strayed from the team, later found unconscious. And I reckon I can only recall speaking with someone in an unfamiliar place as if it was in a dream. I was found holding the page shown here. Handwriting is mine, but I have no memory writing this. Oh, that is scary. That is very scary. A generous sponsor. The author, Heath, pictured with the director of your Academy. The Academy's generous funding made the Year Zero explanation possible. A data gadget has been shared with the Academy in hopes it will aid in institutions' research work and foster future generations of scholars and scientists. Okay, speak apparently about the author. Oh, got suckers are. Yeah, interesting. Heath, author of the Father book, shown here with his partners, Sizes are a natural historian, as well as a writer, illustrated for Era Zero's expedition, and penned this account upon returning from the Great Crater up at there. Sizes are aided in this expedition as well as bearing the team's luggage and equipment. Okay, I'm assuming it's a risk. I don't know what. Pokemon? Like what? Well separated from the research team in the crater steps, I found a strange entity. I'm assuming. Either was a Pokemon, Pokemon not even alive at all. I know not. It brought us a skull with layers of overlapping hexagons. I'm not sure what this legitimate was saying, and clearly brought out that I'm gonna say limestone. I'll be gemstone, actually gemstone. Here's a hard. Resolved a mysterious brilliant disc. I probably botched a lot of that, but this whole thing is intriguing. I'm assuming it's a Pokemon. I'm assuming it's a Pokemon, like he didn't know, but I'm assuming it is, and assuming this is... We're gonna meet up for this Pokemon at some point? Oh, okay, let's put away the book. Okay, so that ends that. So we're gonna head back to class. But something that's very intriguing, I have to say. But yeah, we're gonna do some more battle studies. So we bet to the class while I did the languages one, and I guess I could see it being angry like Pikachu, but it was very confusing at the same time. But anyway, another day, another round of Battle Study. Oh shoot, let's get right to it. Okay, everything ahead on midterm exams, not done. Resume at regular classes today. So keep that energy out for the second half of the term. You'll be using R-buttons in your Pokemon. Yep. If you do, your Pokemon will run off in the direction you're facing. This is your useful tactic. Can let your Pokemon pick up far away items for you, and that's it all. If there's wild Pokemon near you think your Pokemon, they'll start battling each other. We call these water battles. Just as the name implies, the Pokemon will act on its own during water battles, meaning we're going to give it any commands. If your Pokemon wins, it will get XP points, just like it would in a regular battle. To make good use of these battles, they can be a really efficient way to train your party. But you want to remember that Pokemon evolve will learn new moves right away if they level up from water battle. Also, if Pokemon loses in a water battle, they'll come back just with a small amount of HP left. Make sure to heal up right away. Once this did the whole class as a one-sided lecture, does anyone have any questions so far? Sure, I can stop on battle. Stop in all battle once it starts, here's why I see how it plays out. You could Pokemon off before the battle starts, but everybody presses the R button while Pokemon is still on the player to opponent. You join all the battles at Pokemon are there battling for us, their trainers. Come on them and play to possible yes. And looks like they're going to lose, be sure they have to retreat. As I was saying, a Pokemon with low HP is really one out. The primary enjoy all the battles as much, so don't work too hard then, okay? Conclusion. All battles only work with a trainer, and the Pokemon have a relationship of mutual trust. Explain how you sort of battles so you don't lose trust of your Pokemon. I mean, such as just is our hands-on practice, really trying to point home. It's running out of time as usual. It's over now. Thank you, little rascals. Or maybe you just get the hands-on practice straight away. Yes, maybe. Yeah, move on to the next class, which is art with Mr. Hazel. Class begins soon. Don't be tardy. As famous line goes, class is Hazel yet again. Well, let's say everyone did well, very well in midterm exams. As a reward for all your hard work, we have a special guest visiting us today. Now then, Brazzy, come in. Greetings. It's a process. I'm Process. I'm an artist and a first line especially on grass-type Pokemon for my work. Process here creates three-dimensional pieces such as citrus and of the like. One of the major works is an installation titled Trending Sun 4, found an artisan. Many have challenged artisan's gem is no doubt familiar with these sculptures. Yes, I do recognize some faces among your students. Some identify me as me. How do you all understand how fortunate you are to be able to attend Haas's classes? Oh, Haas is the man who saved me when I had lost all hope and given up on myself. But he never gave up on me, and I didn't exaggerate when I say he is my meteor life. It's precisely thanks to Haas that I was able to establish my current art style. Oh dear Brassy, I had nothing against reminiscing about old times, but today I hope you've got this class the way only you can. As I see Penny sitting in the seat that Mona was in and Arvin was in. Of course, let's see. We're going to discuss what Haas mentions reading the floor. Can anyone tell me what mood or anyone across this set description? I say sad mood. I know completely and utterly wrong. My man told you I had strength or hope. I was going to give up everything. I was trying to give up my life as an artist education not through proper recognition. It's an training tomorrow. Let's see. Us. And instead of artists experiencing hardships, you can deathly ill. If I'm obviously not deathly ill, but extremely ill. I found some that drove into situation. Worry about luck itself, I was concerned with my own fame and fortune. Okay, well, let's go off into the floor. I did not know full story to now. There's something it's hard to tell someone nutrition that's so close to you. Now, I don't doubt you. Unless will find your head proud of first. But you certainly be honest with yourself and do what your heart desires. Sometimes don't cause trouble. That's all from me. I must admit, I begin to feel a bit embarrassed, so I bid you farewell, Huss. Farewell to your previews as well. I probably should have read the story. Oh, Rossi, I can't believe it's such a wonderful class, thanks. Thank you so much. Right now, it's in the class. Well, running to the floor, it seems like he was sad, he was down. So I'm gonna play like rush through the class again. I'm gonna probably I should read the rest of the dialogue that I missed too. Yeah, hit again, cool, bang, you want to bow, choose yes. Q. Yeah, cool, Prosecute, cool, we're gonna jump straight through this, you must assess that student so far, you can tell what mood or across the situation. I think angry mood. No, I look completely wrong, alright? My medical culture is trying to all hope. I'm trying to give out everything. So, but you're like, what? Okay, let Haas. I sat down and answered three hardships and getting deeply ill, trying to slump, started depression. Can't worry about what could tell, I was concerned with only fame and fortune. But all places during the time had no depth, they were all shallow trash. Legend Haas helped me realise how petty I was being. I treated the details, and in the end, I was able to leave all that behind. That's also when I crafted the Sephora. Okay, that's sort of where I came into it. So, yeah, I really love this. This is annoying because, like, nothing suggests it should have been happy, which is apparently the last answer, unless all of them are all wrong. But surely there was the right answer. I just want to see what the right answer is, because I'm so confused why it's not the other two. Art. No. Unless I can speed for it now, I guess I sort of read the whole dialogue-ish. Cool. Let's do it again. You went wow, cool. Brushy, come in. No, it's just, how was it happy? That's what I didn't get. It wasn't like another, cool. But yeah, I just don't get how it was happy, considering it was like depressed during that time. Happy mood. Oh, so all the strong. Okay, what? Then what's the point of asking the question? I'm such a douche. Like, thing to do. Oh, like, oh, why put answers in here if they're just all wrong? Because like I thought there was at least meant to be one right answer, but apparently they're just all wrong. So I just waste my time going back about 50 times just to use some training there, but like it's like I had to go back and figure out all answers were wrong. That's what I hate about these Pokemon choices that you have to make. They have no bearing on the outcome. I know, like, imagine if they had bearing on my class result or something, and affected the end reward I get. You know, got homework. Put away your phone, it's time to the class. Those time you had to retake the midterm exam multiple times. The class said that majority of the class passed without issue. Jesus. People were struggling. I feel understanding knowledge. Says the chance of then left in the second rate ignoring you. I trust you all work just as hard on your life skills in the second half of the course as well. This now turn attention to the topic of the day, which is probably by a question received by the subject of meal powers. The student who asked this question is a young man who enjoys the culinary arts. He tells you he regularly researches culinary techniques and learns and pays careful attention to the screen he uses. He can stay notes studying all aspects of the culinary arts. He explained this is baffled by his limited ability to question the fitness of meal powers. So I tell you, Master Medications did quite well in your midterm exam. What should this young man do to increase his fitness of meal powers? To make me feel more often. Let's take this class again. I want to make sure I get the right answer. So yeah, we'll redo that class because I want to get it right. I don't know why it's important me to get it right, because it's got no bearing on like the midterm. Okay. Bit to homework. Powering up meal powers. I'll try to break the question in its entirety. If I understand my class, go and yeah, it's time for it to retake class. Meal powers, quickly. Yeah, okay, go. Similar to fear of other people. Perfect critically in knowledge about the culinary arts. Quickly feeding meal powers is sandwich actually filled with many different ingredients. While different parts of them prove difficult, but you appear sandwich others you may get a handle larger strawberry bread. The larger base to start with becomes quite simple to add more ingredients to the sandwich, which in turn makes it possible to meal powers to increase fitness. This is more broadly defined when dealing with difficult issues, working with others to solve issues, maybe the best course of action. And certain others will likewise work with friends to craft these sandwiches in the future. Yep, so you just spoiled the person who asked the question. Good job. But anyway, this is where I'm going to end it for today. I think that's enough for today. I'm going to continue on with these classes again, getting them all done. Can I also go visit any places? I can, so I'll probably continue doing that as well. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, be sure to smash it like and subscribe button. With that being said, it's been okay, and I'll see you next time.